Hi, Albert. Good morning.
Hi, Elle.
Hi.
Do you have time for 10 questions?
Yes.
Awesome. So what is one word you will describe your role at here at Waneka Funds?
Catalyst. Come on in. All right, I'm ready for you.
Awesome. So you have a background in journalism. Why did you make the switch to agricultural development?
Interesting question. I felt that as a journalist, I was on the sidelines. I wasn't solving any problems. I was just looking at them and documenting them. And I thought to myself, if I can actually solve some of these issues, I'll feel better about my path. So that's why I went into development. And agriculture was a happy circumstance.
Also, amazing. And so what does a director of government relations and policy do? What exactly is that all about?
I said before that we act as a catalyst. So I work with governments and private sector and development partners to make sure that the farmer is either physically or symbolically at the table when decisions are made about their lives. The majority of population across the continent is smallholder farmers, and they deserve to have a voice. So that is what we do. We're advocates for smallholder farmers.
So you've mentioned making sure farmer voices are represented on all these major tables. What does it feel like being a woman driving this level of impact?
I feel very empowered. And I remember that the majority of smallholder farmers on this continent are women. And so it would only be fitting that at least one woman is at the table fighting for them.
Awesome. Really interesting and really strong points there. When you picture the sub-Saharan agricultural landscape in like the next 5 years, how do you see your role contributing to that?
Our aim is to make sure that farmers are represented properly when big decisions and policies are shaped that really impact them most. How about we have a coffee?
Yep.
What do you feel like having?
So coffee or tea? What's your
Oh my God,
preference?
coffee every day, all the time. Cannot live without 4 cups of coffee a day. I'm being conservative, it's more like 6. You know what, I'll take this coffee. It's always it's a gamble.
Yeah. And while we're here, Yael, what do you enjoy about your work, or what do you enjoy about working at Waneka Fund?
No 2 weeks are the same. I can see the impact in the first 2 days of the week in the fields with a development partner. And then I come back to the office and I'm jumping into a fluency workshop with my team. I have members from all 10 markets coming in to do a carbon market fluency workshop, for example. And then the end of the day, I'm meeting with my manager and I'm talking about talent. I mean, it's really varied. It's always exciting. And there are so many challenges to overcome, but that's where I thrive.
Awesome. How about that coffee now?
Here you go.
So where can we find you when you're not advocating for farmers and, making sure they're represented in all these tables with government and stakeholders? Where can we find you?
Oh, where can you find me? You can find me trying to get some sleep. I have 2 children. And if I'm not doing that and I have the energy, I can go for a jog in Karura. I love camping. Kenya is the most beautiful country I've ever lived in. And I've explored at least 6 or 7 places, and it's endless. You can endlessly explore this country.
You spoke earlier a lot about representation and the importance of being a woman in these spaces.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important to have women in senior leadership?
I do feel that the one piece of advice I can give women is don't wait for permission. Just take the opportunity. And if you make mistakes, you make mistakes, You don't beat yourself up about it. I know women do that a lot more often. And I would say, even if you make mistakes, you're still a leader. It hasn't changed the fact that you have made it and worked hard to get there. And you just have to keep going. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and continuing, even if you feel like on the inside, you just want to go and hide in bed. You should keep trying because it gets easier. with every public appearance and every meeting that you lead, you'll feel a bit more confidence inside. And sometimes you go backwards, but the majority of the time you're making progress. Just remember that.